This is what you can do today to improve your ride tomorrow. DressageTrainingOnline.com, providing video training tools and resources for riders of all levels across the globe.
Good morning, I'm Catherine Haddad-Stoller, and I'm going to be warming you up for a standard Grand Prix test today. So it's very important for me to get long strides from the hind legs from this horse, and you're going to hear me talk about that through the whole warm-up. I'd like to have that through the test also. I want to keep thinking about the length of stride behind the saddle. And then I'm going to shorten my reins a little bit, and with the same concepts in mind. So you'll see that I turn on to the second track here, because I'm going to check that he's straight between two legs and two reins. This does not get done enough in our sport. I think people get to a certain level, or maybe they're just never even taught, that straightness is really the key to success in this sport. So I'm always checking the straightness on my horses. It's always an issue with this particular horse.
And now I'm going to the trot.
Now I'm going to the trot, going to rising trot, and I'm going to push him forward off my leg again, check the same things that I just did in walk. Now, this particular horse, I don't necessarily have him stretching. I have him in what I would call a normal frame. It's just like a normal warm-up frame. It's not too low, it's not too high. Probably if you were going to show a training level test, this is the frame you would ride in. And I'm pushing him in front of my leg, just giving him a squeeze with my spur here and there. I'm going, let's surge, come on, let's surge, get in front of my leg. There he is. And again, I don't kick him. Give him a long squeeze with the tips of my spurs, and he wants to get away from that pressure, so he steps forward. Then I'm going to extend down the long side again, and let me repeat that. When I get close to the end of the arena, I'm going to sit into him to collect him. I'm going to give on the reins as I turn him towards C and leg yield into the corner. This is how I check that I'm keeping my horse light. I want to make sure I can give when I do that. And I'm going to come out of the corner onto the diagonal, and I'm going to ride counter canter again. Because it's part of my routine, because it's something I check as I'm warming my horse up every day. I rarely do things in my warm-up for the Grand Prix that I haven't done every day at home. So I'm just taking my routine from home to the warm-up at the show. Again, checking that he can really keep pushing with the outside hind leg. I'm already going to prepare that flying change. I'm on the left lead right now, so my right leg is telling him, wakey, wakey. And then I'm going to shift my left leg back. Beautiful flying change. There's two more things I'm going to check before I go to walk for a short break, and that's the change to the left and the change to the right. So I go on the quarter line. I set up a flying change left. I ask myself, is it straight? The answer is yes. And I'm going to ask the same question on the change to the right. The answer is yes. I'm going to do those one more time, just two changes on the quarter line, because I felt like he rushed the landing a little bit. So I know I need to get him to land softer, which I'm going to do by feeling my parallel aid rein. I've explained those enough times, people. I'm about to ask for the right lead. I'm going to slow him down with the left rein on the landing. Then I'm going to give. Anytime I use my rein, I'm going to give a little bit afterward. Very good. And now I'm going to go to walk.